Yo, what's up? I am back going. I'm doing fine, thank you. How you doing? I'll be welcome back. Alright, sorry about that, everybody. Yeah, I'm just restarted the live. It was going a bit slow, so yeah. Hi, Jake. Good to see you again. How are you tonight? I hope you've had a good day today. So yeah, guess what, guys, the second to last video I've done, I've got 1.4k views on it now. So yeah, it's been getting pushed out. It's been pleasant today. Oh, that's good. What do you mean? You know, about weather, or it's freaking raining here now? Yeah, it's 1.4k views. 1,418 views, it's saying it's got. 29.9 watch hours. So yeah, welcome in everybody, hope you've all had a blessed day. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. So your second to last video got lots of views, amazing, yeah. I think sometimes it's certain topics that get pushed out, you know, certain videos or certain titles that, yeah, attract more people to it. A lot of it that comes down to, like, you know, kind of click-through rate and things like that. You've got to, yeah, if you want to get a lot of views, kind of like focus on your titles, focus on your, maybe look at tags and things like that. I'm working on a new short later in the week. Oh yeah, that'd be good then. I need to try and get some more videos out this week. It's just I'm not exactly too sure what I want to talk about, but I've got some ideas. Maybe I could do some stuff all around the fitness, and I might just talk a bit about creatine. Actually, I might do one about the creatine supplement and how it might benefit people, not just for like muscle mass and strength and power, but also for neurological health as well, and maybe even bone health. I think they found it could be useful for. I've recently got an African grey parrot, but I'm struggling with it on a night time. She just makes a loud alarm noise all night long. Alright, oh no. I don't know. Not sure what you can do really, but just put some ear plugs in or something so you don't have to hear it. I don't know. Yeah, those things that you just like shove in your ears to block out all the sound. Anyway, hope everyone's doing well tonight. If you've got any questions, then put them in the chat. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be staying on very long tonight, to be honest. I don't know. Not sure if I'm really feeling it tonight. I don't know. We'll see how this goes, but yeah. It's making me feel quite down, to be honest. I'm having serious second thoughts on it all. Well, if you have to get rid of it, then you just got to get rid of it. If it's affecting your health, then it's not worth it, is it? I put a new short earlier of when I was on the beach. Yeah, I saw that one, yeah. Yeah, so you've even lost weight since that, you know, post, like, yeah. Yeah. Not seeing a lot of like the regulars in tonight really, but I don't know. Are they watching something else or something, or Where is everybody? Since I restarted, like, yeah, there's not really hardly anyone here, so. Yeah. Yeah, Yorgi's not live. Yeah, he'll probably be on again later. He usually does a couple every day. Not this evening yet, no. Maybe he'll come in later, I don't know. He sometimes just comes in at random times. And he doesn't say, like, when he's leaving as well. Like, sometimes he'll just go and, hello, Foxy, good to see you again. How have you been? Welcome to my live. Yeah, I do kind of, like, check in on his live sometimes, but I don't watch the whole thing, to be honest, because, yeah, I mean, I suppose it's good for people who chat. Hello, Rusty Dog, how you doing tonight? I hope all is well with you. Like, I go in there and I'll kind of, like, just say hello to people, but to be honest, I don't really feel like most of the people even kind of, like, acknowledge me in some of these chats, so I don't really get too involved. Yeah, how you doing, Rusty Dog? Hope you're doing well tonight. Thank you for the likes, everybody. Like the live, share the live, subscribe if you're new. He's getting a lot of viewers now in his lives. I know he is, isn't he? Yeah. Yeah. And I guess it's just, 51-year-old who's shredded. I don't know, maybe that's what draws people in or something. Yeah. And I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Share this out if you can. Subscribe and like the live. I don't like having to keep asking, but yeah. Oftentimes people won't do it unless I ask. So anyway, welcome in everybody. We've got 11 people here now. Hello, can we get the likes up? Hello, Happy Hamster Plays Roblox. How you doing? Good evening to you. Yeah, thank you very much, Jake. I'm busy a lot. Sorry, it's okay. Obviously not. I don't expect people to be able to make it every time, but it's nice to see people here whenever they can make it. It's just, yeah. Hopefully it's going to keep growing, and we're trying to build a community here. And yeah, how's it going, William Lax? How are you doing tonight? Hope all is well with you. Good to see you as always. Yeah, just trying to build this community up of, trying to inspire health and fitness. And yeah, I'm kind of taking it a little bit easy tonight. I'm just not really feeling like really going hard as fuck again tonight. Like, I went pretty hard last night, I'd say, but yeah, just a bit kind of like, I don't know. I got like working for like 50 minutes, okay, fair enough. I like fringe subjects, okay, what's that then? I did see a comment the other day about a possible shadow ban on your account. Yeah, maybe it's not so much, but I mean, it has started to go up a little bit again, but still doesn't really feel like I'm getting the amount of viewers as I should be, because some people are saying they're not getting notified despite having the notification switched on. So it's not really good, is it? When if people have the notification bell switched on, they should be seeing my notifications, right? So yeah, it's like, why would they lie about having the notification switched on? So like, yeah, it's something that's going on with YouTube, it seems. So maybe it's some of the things that I talk about, possibly. Hello, Jackson Gaming. How you doing tonight? I hope all is well. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. That would be really appreciated. Sometimes it's just, I talk about some, you could say it's a bit fringe, maybe it's a bit controversial when I speak out against things like modern feminism, especially, things like that. Maybe they don't like it when you talk about things like that because you're going against the status quo and things, and only had one notification tonight. Is that on here or this one? Whitey has been unsubscribing my subscriptions for some odd reason. Yeah, people have been saying that, where they've been getting unsubbed from channels, and it's just bullshit, isn't it? Like why is it doing that? Yeah, strange things like the paranormal. Oh yeah, I'm not really like that big into that stuff. I just think a lot of it's, I don't know. I just find people can get quite superstitious and like they're seeing things that are not actually there. I mean, I'm not saying that it doesn't exist at all, but like some people just have a certain kind of like superstition about things, and It's like, for example, you get people who say that they see orbs and things like that. It's like my mum sent me a video yesterday, right? And she was like, "Oh, look, did you see that orb? It was probably just a bit of dust." You know, it was like probably just a bit of dust flying around. But if you have quite a kind of superstitious mind, then you would see that bit of dust as an orb flying around. So yeah, no, I don't play Minecraft. Yeah, it looks kind of fun though, I guess, but yeah, it's not really my thing. I don't really play video games now, so yeah. It is most likely AI, considering the next generation will grow up with it. Yeah, pretty much. It's like all these algorithms that are done by AI now. It's just bullshit. It's like even things like job applications and how AI is kind of just like weeding out bad applications and stuff, and it's not necessarily going to be the most accurate. It's a problem when you become too reliant on technology, then it becomes problematic then. The last video game I played was Grand Theft Auto. Well, which one? Is that Grand Theft Auto 5 then, or which one? Minecraft is overrated, it's had many flaws and wins, kinda old now, yeah. Yeah, it's just like a lot of these like younger people that seem to be into it, like Roblox. Yeah. I suppose it's better to be into games like that than to be into like Grand Theft Auto, I suppose, because, you know, at least it's somewhat creative, I guess. Because things like Grand Theft Auto, it's just about destroying things, and you could argue it's not, you know, it's mostly about destroying things, really. But COD 6 is getting old now, and it only came out this year. Yeah, that's the thing with all these games where like people are like ready to move on to the next one 6 months later, because once they've completed it and they've done, you know, multiplayer a few times with it, then it's like, okay, I've had enough of this one, I need to move on to the next thing. That's the problem. It's just like, yeah, I'm autistic. Minecraft helps me relax and have to be a child to play it. Yeah, that's it. There's nothing wrong with being having a child's mind. It's like people are being kind of like, you know, you know, shamed for being like that. But oh, you need to grow up and all this thing. But it's like, no, who said you have to? You know, it's like this growing up thing is just is something that people become conditioned to. Society conditions people to lose that creative spark in them, to lose their imagination, and just become mindless drones in a society that doesn't care about you, that just puts profit over people. It's like people talking about quantum physics. What about it? I'm still a child at heart. My inner Disney always awakens when my little siblings watch old Disney films. Oh yeah. Hello Remy, how you doing tonight? Good to see you again. Hope you've had a blessed day. Yeah, share the live, subscribe if you're new. Yeah, if you've got any more questions, put them in the chat, please. Yes, I do remember you. Yeah. But yeah, I suppose if it helps you to kind of relax, then that's good. There's different ways you can do that. Some people use meditation, but you could say that, you know, doing something like Minecraft might be a form of meditation. It's like, who's to say you have to just sit in a lotus position and just do nothing to meditate? For some people that's just too boring, and it's just not practical for them to be doing that. They're just gonna stop being able to like concentrate after a while, and they're gonna have thoughts coming into their head, and yeah, I don't know. It's just things that get incredibly boring. I mean, yeah, you could say that it increases willpower and all that, but being able to like, you know, kind of clear your mind or whatever, but like, it's just like, but the thing is a lot of people trying to actively try and clear their mind, that can actually be what actually stops it, because they're creating resistance. It's like when you're trying to like for example, if you try to consciously give up smoking, for example, and oftentimes you might, because your body then signals that, oh, I'm giving up smoking now, and it's like, oh no, this is terrible to your body. It's like really, so it's putting it into like almost like a fight or flight mode. It'll start to defend itself and be like, and then the cravings start to ramp up. And you have to just kind of like, I think what I would say is, kind of getting into any kind of, my ADHD always kicks in at work, almost got fired many times, got Tourette's and ADHD, not a good combo, yeah, but like when my mum's husband told me to grow up and get of my childhood trauma, who even would feel comfortable saying that to somebody. I know that's yeah, that's not good. Is it illegal for someone to sack somebody for having ADHD? Yeah, it is. If they can prove that that's the case, then that is discrimination, isn't it? It's like, yeah, they can't just discriminate against someone just for having ADHD, unless it actually is like causing productivity issues and stuff like that. Like, I mean, I guess if you're causing like productivity issues, for example, like if you're not showing up to work on time and stuff like that, then they have every reason to not have you there because you are losing them money. So, Fox, I remember there was this woman on TikTok who was going on about time blindness from ADHD, but she seemed to be quite entitled, and it's like, you could probably work around it. You could probably set yourself reminders and things like that to make sure that you can get to places on times. And it's like, you've just got to like, find the workarounds that are good for you, like set reminders. And that way you don't just like kind of be late. And yeah, are you watching on the TV? Okay, fair enough. The only time you should put your hands on someone is if you're defending yourself or someone else who can't defend themselves. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's right. It's like there's no excuse to be like, causing violence against someone that isn't, trying to cause violence to you, or someone that, I wanted to talk a little bit about something, because I was talking last week with someone about this whole idea of, because basically some people saying how like we're sending money over to different countries to fight wars and stuff like that, instead of like trying to help our own people. And they were saying, oh, that's just because we're being selfless and all that, and we want to help, with like foreign aid and things like that. But it's gotten to a point though that like it's just getting out of hand. I think that you have to just sort your own people out. It's like, the thing is, would these people actually care about us though? I don't know. Would these people actually do the same if we were in a bad situation? Don't think a lot of these countries would they? Oftentimes these wars and stuff are corrupt anyway. They're just some governments and stuff that decided that we want to go to war, but the public didn't decide that. Most people would probably say, we don't want to go to war. It's the governments and all the people who get to gain from that. They want to do all that. So that means we are just like funding someone else's war that we didn't even agree to. And even the people of that country, most of them didn't agree to it. For example, Ukraine-Russia war, they didn't agree to that. whether it be Ukraine or Russia, then none of them hardly would have agreed to it, because they've got this like government that doesn't care about them. And it's just, what I'm saying is like, yeah, we need to become more, sort of think about that. We need to sort our own people out, and we don't have any government that's going to do that. So we need to look at taking the lead to actually do that. If we can start coming together, forming an alliance, and actually, maybe we need to overthrow the whole thing. That might sound a bit extreme, but maybe it could be like a good version of the Taliban. That's what I'm thinking. Like that, but like good. One that actually, where we actually are trying to help the people, not actually screw them over. Oh yeah, you take care. Happy. I get bullied by kids for being autistic. Yeah, I'm on the spectrum, but I think like people just maybe see it as a vulnerability or something, but you gotta try and just stand up for yourself, and yeah, you can't just take it. You'd be like, you're gonna fucking say that shit to me again, are you? Because you're gonna fucking regret it, But a lot of people are just too afraid to actually stand up for themselves. Merry Christmas, hamster. All right, hamster. Oh yeah, you take care, hamster. Yeah. Let's have a drink. But yeah, I think it's just like I should probably just, like I said, it's like you call it an active rest day today, I think. Yeah, just not really do too much of like the workouts and stuff, just kind of give me body a chance to recover. So then, because if you keep trying to work out, then it's like you're not giving your body a chance to recover. You're just going to set yourself further back, aren't you, doing that? So yeah, you've got to find the right balance and listen to your body when it's like, okay, maybe I should just go a bit easier today. Because then you're just going to come back fresh tomorrow and just be able to do it all over again. I'm a lot better at standing up to people and not letting them bring me down. Yeah, exactly. You just got to learn to have that kind of internal confidence in you that you can just like, show them that you won't be disrespected. But a lot of it comes down to having self-respect. And when people try to exploit your vulnerability, maybe it's just that some people lack self-respect, that they are seen as having low boundaries. They don't have enough boundaries set, and they're just can be easily taken advantage of. I'm going to go rogue and say, I don't know how you'll live in such a cramped place in the UK. It would drive me crazy. Cramped places, you mean you're on about like the cities that are like overdeveloped or something like that, or what do you mean? There's like quite densely packed cities, like London especially. So how are we doing, people? I hope you're all doing well tonight. Thank you all for joining me. Let's get this shared out if you can. Thank you for the 12 likes, people. Yeah. What's the subscribers on now? $1,478, so we're still not up to 1.48k then. 3,117 watch hours. I better go do some chores. Okay, no worries, you take care. So I live on about 3 acres of land. I couldn't imagine living in a place where I didn't own land. Yeah. Be nice to own a bit of land, wouldn't it? But not everyone can own 3 acres of land, can they? So is that like inherited or something, I guess? So I'm just having a look at like, yeah, so did you find the memberships then, Abby? Because apparently other people found it on their mobile, so it's not because of mobile. I don't know, you're probably not making excuses or anything, but like, yeah. But it should be on there. You can't find it. Alright. It should be on the homepage. Are you on the app or on the web version, or which one? I don't know. That's a bit strange. Can anybody else find it? I don't know. Are you on the app? What you could maybe do is look on the web version. You might have to sign in again, but yeah, the web version, you might be able to find it from that. You can do supers. There's also PayPal if people want to donate directly. Then I pretty much get all the money then. But the thing with like members and supers, I'm not a boxer now. Members and supers are like kind of, they take about 30% of that, so not ideal really. You know, when you, like for example, if someone donates £100, YouTube takes £30, so I'm left with 70, so it is quite a big cut really, but I might have to go on my laptop. I'll be back in a bit. Okay. I mean a fighter. No, I'm not a fighter. No, I don't see a way for membership either. I'm on my phone. Oh really, that's not good. That's weird. Because someone else was saying that they could find memberships on their phone. I think it was Vance that was saying that, but yeah, that's not good, is it? But oh well. Yeah. Hopefully, yeah, that YouTube's actually gonna pay me. Hopefully, it's gonna go to the right account. So I have this like AdSense that I've had for a while, but because I used to get it to the AdSense account, but we'll see. Yeah, AdSense for YouTube. But like I said, it doesn't cost a lot to own land here in the deep south. Without, yeah. Hello, Mars. Good to see you again. Hope all is well with you. Do you do any like calisthenics training or just weights then, or what's your like? There's always been this argument of which one's better, and I think both have their place really, but yeah. Just look at land for sale in South Carolina. Alright, I'll have to look at that. Yeah. Yeah, so it's just I'd have to get like freaking... Do you say you can actually get a cabin on your own land or something in the US? So why is it so cheap? Is it because there's more land in the US than there is in the UK? Because in the UK there's just not as much land available, I don't think, is there? Whereas in the US, like, tons and tons of land available. Calisthenics is good, but if you want to gain muscle quick, you gotta hit the weights, IMO. Yeah, well there's like weighted calisthenics, which is kind of like the best of both. like for example, doing push-ups with added weight, or there's ways of progressing calisthenics with say like different variations that make it more difficult. Hello, May, how you doing? Especially if you're a beginner, then like calisthenics can pretty much be like enough. It's all about learning how to make it more challenging, but yeah. But I mean, there's going to be some limitations, but like yeah. But some movements in calisthenics are quite difficult. But it can be good to master your own body weight just for like kind of the mobility aspect really. Some people buy land and charge people to deer hunt on it. Oh yeah. That can be like a way to do that. But yeah, that's not what I'd be doing, but anyway, yeah, if it's your land, then it's like if you've got access to things, then you can leverage it. We have so much land here in the US. Yeah. But stuff like front lever and planche look cool as hell. Yeah, that's it. It'd be cool to do things like that, but like the trickiest thing I can do is the L sit, but I'm not even very good with that. This is what it kind of looks like. See if I can sort of do it. Like that. It's just, it can't even straighten my legs because it's just long legs do not really go well with calisthenics. But it's a good like exercise for body weight strength. So yeah. There's a front lever where you go like hang on a bar and then it's kind of quite a difficult move by the looks of it. It'd be cool to be able to do like handstand push-ups and things like that. You got it, yeah. Is that the thing I was just doing then, or you were talking about the planche? There's a thing called like, there's a planche push-up. Let's see if I can do the planche push-up. Or is it? It's called the pseudo planche push-up, I think it's called. The one where you're going to it, like. So basically, like instead of like putting your arms out here, they're like here. So depending on the difficulty you want to make it. Yeah, it's a lot more difficult than a regular push-up. I think it's more shoulders with that one. So I was watching it on Fitness FAQs, really great fitness channel. They did a video on like calisthenics versus weights and like best exercises for each. Because he has like a background in calisthenics and he does a lot of like ring workouts and stuff like that, and so rings can be a good like addition to, or like ab wheel rollouts and things like that. I've heard that one's a really challenging exercise. Has anyone ever tried the ab wheel? For watching like when you can do an assisted ab wheel rollout if you can't do it, so you get like a resistance band, and you can like make it a little bit easier. Because they were saying how like, because like knee ab wheel rollouts become too easy, but you still can't do the
proper ab wheel rollouts. So assisted ab wheel rollouts could be a good one, but it's apparently going to be a good stretch on the abs. Progress to planche push-ups with those push-ups you just did. Well, what's the planche push-ups? Is that the same kind of thing that I was doing? Like, it's called the pseudo planche push-up. So something, the pseudo, this one, where instead of like your hands being like kind of like below your head, they're like a different angle. But yeah, it's sort of like the tension more on the shoulders with that one. It's like they're saying now, if you're doing the dips, you can tilt forwards, and that'll help get more emphasis on the shoulders. Well, when you get to the bottom, you lean forwards, so you get more of a stretch on the shoulders. Yeah, dips are like a good one for like your triceps, your shoulders and chest if done properly. So it's a good compound exercise. So like a bang for your buck exercise, where I say doing, skull crushers or tricep press downs may not be like the most efficient things to be doing. So you got to look at like, if you want to be time efficient, then how can I hit multiple muscle groups at once with a compound exercise? So that's something that I'll be looking at, yeah. I mean, some things can be good, say like doing one arm at a time. So I've seen like people doing things like rows with like one arm at a time, but is it really necessary? I mean, I think sometimes people like overcomplicate things a bit, and I'm too tall and heavy for all those fancy tricks, so I'll stick with the weights with some basic calisthenics. You know about like the what is it, like the whatever you call it, like the L-sit hold, and can you do the L-sit hold? So how heavy are you then, and how tall? So I'm about 6'4", so I'm quite heavy for like a lot of the calisthenic stuff. Even like pull-ups I find extremely difficult. Pull-ups and dips are, I find some of the more difficult things to be doing, if you do them properly at least anyway, because oftentimes people will cheat them and try to use momentum, which then you're not really getting proper like strength from that. You're just relying on momentum to keep you moving. And well, welcome back, Abby. Yeah, so have you found the join button, or are you still not found it? Jimmy over here about to hit his head on the ceiling. Oh yeah. Yeah, no. I'm a tall guy, innit? I think I'm actually about the same height as Donald Trump, I think Donald Trump's quite a tall guy, isn't he? I'm a very tall guy. I'm a very handsome guy. In fact, I'm the most handsome man in the world. Way better looking than Kamala's. 6'5", 93 kg. Not too heavy for my height, but still heavy for calisthenics. Yeah, it's not far from what I am. I'm about 6'4" at 90 or so. So yeah, I know the feeling. It is quite a challenge, especially if you've got a long wingspan. They say like the average person, their wingspan should be about the same as their height. I'd have to find out. I bet you that my arms are somewhat longer, that they might be like 6'8" or something like that. So it doesn't help if you've got a long wingspan relative to your height. So that's probably going to indicate that you're going to have possibly a bit of a lackluster bench press, for example, because you have long arms relative to your chest. It depends obviously on if you've got a good enough chest, but generally if you've got long arms, it's going to limit that. But long arms can be good for like deadlifting, because I think what it is, right, if you're doing a deadlift and you've got like short arms, you're going to have to because it all has to do with the short guys are going to have to really bend down really a lot. They're going to have to their back's going to really kind of and their legs, it's going to be a lot more at an angle basically. So it's going to be in a much more at a much more challenged angle basically when they're leaning into the movement. But for taller people, because they've got long arms, they can bend down a little bit and just reach it, and they're not putting their back and legs at a really kind of disadvantageous position. So it can actually be a leverage when it comes to that. So it all depends on the exercise you're doing. Are you a big baby? Yeah, I've heard I was quite a big one as well. Yeah. Some might say I'm still a big baby, But yeah, that's how much is you deadlift then? I did 110, but that was without straps. But I don't know if I can do that now, because I haven't trained the deadlift for a long time. I don't really like doing deadlifts, but maybe if I got the straps I might actually do it again, but it's not really something I enjoy. It's a very taxing movement, I find. It's just, I don't know. I don't know if it's, there's a body weight equivalent where you're doing I just take so basically what you do is you just, it's like a body weight good morning, but what you're doing is when you come back up, you're actually going to bend up the back, so you kind of you're actually creating you're going into that position, and then as you're coming back up, in fact I'll just take this off to demonstrate so you can see what's happening to my back. So you see my back is like that. So that's going to help to train those that posterior chain, and your spinal erectors, all that. I was the tallest girl in both primary and secondary school. Yeah, I bet 5'11" is quite tall for a girl, isn't it? Yeah. Love deadlifts, but I hate squats. Yeah, squats. If you're doing especially large reps. But I like to mix things up a bit, and there's people have been noticing some improvements with my physique lately, so get a bit more definition in the midsection, and I'm going to soon try and get rid of this little kind of fat layer here that needs to go. But yeah, I'm going to probably do that after Christmas. But yeah, basically this is this exercise, like I say, it's meant to work those spinal erectors. So you go And then when you get better at it, you can start adding weight. Let me see if I can do it with this bag. I probably won't, but let's just see. Yeah, it's like, let's just, so I'll just try it with this little water bottle here, yeah. So you can like overload it. So yeah, it's like, it's one that if you're not used to it, you can get like DOMS after it if you're not careful. So, I don't know what was going on here. Message getting deleted. Yeah, there's some stupid comments in it. Yeah. Used to look watching the Victoria's Secret models on TV and always wanted to be like them, but I'm too short. Haven't Victoria's Secret models become woke or something? They're like becoming like, you know, like just like these kind of like diverse bodies or some shit. Yeah, I saw there was this freaking woke fucking fat influencer or whatever you want to call it, who was like trying to say that the reason why fat people get over, I mean like, you know, like hypertension and diabetes, listen to this, because of mean comments. Yeah, because people say mean things to them. Yeah. Yeah, of course. I'll just use the bottle again, so has nothing to do with the fact that, you know, triglyceride levels and things like that. No, nothing to do with that at all. So I think you'd blow up if you did weights. I mean, I do weights sometimes, but like, I'm not really trying to blow up anyway. I'm just trying to be healthy. I mean, being more than 90 to or so kgs at my height probably wouldn't be good anyway. Just be healthy, you know. I mean, according to you, you're not really any heavier than me anyway, so yeah. I've already put on about probably 40 pounds of muscle, I'd say, since I started. I've probably gained about 15 pounds of muscle the last year. Obviously being told it's going to mean that you have more muscle because of more body size, but still, you know, being told you're just going to look a bit, you know, kind of lanky, it seems like no matter what, really. You know, it is what it is. That's the kind of drawback. Alright, so just do yeah. Also getting too big can affect endurance as well. Like, that's oftentimes not talked about, that getting too big can make you slower when it comes to like running long distance or cycling long distance or something like that. A tall football player. Oh yeah. Yeah, not American football, no. You guys call it soccer. So I'll show you these pseudo planche push-ups, I think. Yeah. But I think, yeah, mobility is more important than muscle. It's like, yeah, being athletic. Like, yeah, you'll gain some muscle, but like, you don't want to gain too much muscle. Well, it's not healthy. So it can limit you in other ways. Being too, specific in one area, unless you just want to be like a bodybuilder or a power lifter, then gaining too much muscle might be a negative in some aspects. Yeah, as I say, be careful what you wish for. Yeah, that's okay, yeah. Alright. Honestly, I wasn't even going to do any like training tonight, but I just thought I'd show a few bits of stuff. Sometimes you get into it and you're like, oh yeah, maybe I can do it. Sometimes you just kind of sat around and you're like, But then once you get into something, you can be like, oh, actually, maybe I could do it. Just do a flex. Well, yeah, well, that's it. It's all about getting better in some way, but I'm like about 200 pounds, so I'm not really skinny, am I? I'm just a tall and just like, yeah, according to like the average guy, I'm probably like more jacked, like more strong as well. Like most of the guys I would know, like they wouldn't be able to do half the stuff that I can do. Despite me being tall, and oftentimes these things are more difficult, but yet I can do stuff like this, you know? I said 200, I said I'm about 200. Are you not listening? So I'm about 200 pounds. Or I said about 200 or so. I'm 6'4", so yeah. Yeah. Definitely not 240. That wouldn't be healthy anyway. About 14 and a bit. 14.4, I think. I don't know what my exact measurements are, but I'm getting some more shape in the arms. I'm noticing, like, yeah. Like, what other exercises was that I can do? Obviously, I'm a bit limited here, but yeah. I mean, there's like, I could just put the, like, the actual, like, kind of shorts on. I'll just do with you guys in a minute. Alright, let's just do some like someone was saying if you do push-ups like this, it'll work your biceps, but not really. It's just kind of stupid, really. So it's probably going to cause you some issues, so I wouldn't recommend turning it like that, really, but there are ways you can target more of your triceps if you do it more this way. Yeah, well, but muscle too much actually is bad because it puts a lot of strain on the body. Only a certain amount is good, and I don't think having more than what I have now is going to be good for me, and especially significantly more, so, like, I think I've already, like, built pretty much, like, what I need. Like I said, putting on about, 40 pounds of lean mass, I mean, 30 to 40 pounds, I mean, from when I first started. Yeah, but there's some guys like I was saying, Jeffrey Verity Schofield, and I don't know, being that big at my height, like being 240 or whatever, probably not going to be good. Because I could probably get to 230 to 240 naturally. That wouldn't be healthy. Probably start causing your heart problems. But yeah, I was below 160. I was probably like closer to 150. I think I was 155. I think at my lowest I was 150. I was about 68 to 70 kilos at one point. So you can work that out into pounds, but I was hovering around 72 kilos for a while. And yeah, so that was about, what, like less than probably 160 that. And yeah, most of what I've gained is lean mass. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of glycogen and whatever, but glycogen's all like kind of becomes part of your muscle, doesn't it? Like water, glycogen, and yeah, glycogen helps you, get more energy in your muscles, so it's all part of your lean mass. Alright. I was always around the same weight as now, but I lost a lot of weight, then gained it back in muscle. Yeah. I'll try a few of the weighted push-ups, then I'll do like a few ones slow and see how many I can do, but I'm not trying to do like crazy amounts of reps, but I'm not going to be doing a hard session tonight, but let's do a few bits. It went a bit harder yesterday, but sometimes, Remy, sometimes. Depends if I feel like it. And you know, stone and kg, well, stone, there's 14 pounds in a stone, so yeah, so you got to work it out into like, yeah, basically if something's 14 stone, then it's 14 times 14, which comes out at 196 pounds. Yeah. Alright, let's just, what was it? Yeah, we're going to do the I'm bad at maths. Yeah. I'm so bad at maths, I can't even count. Sorry, what is it? I failed so many times at maths, I can't even count. Yeah. If you have triple double with sevens, do happy birthday song. Well, oh really? If you have trouble with sevens, I don't get it. Lucky number 7 or something, or? £10 would probably get me to about 190, so I think 190 would still be a good weight for 6'4". Like there was actually like some kind of, I don't know what if it's roughly about, this is basically peak, you know, if you're 5'6", 150 is about your peak in terms of like your aesthetics and just overall, just like, you know, just like your kind of like, you know, kind of performance and whatever. But 175 for 6 foot and 200 for 6'6". So according to that, you know, just over 190, probably about 192, something like that would probably be my kind of ultimate, like kind of, you know, that around 10% body fat. So yeah. Hello CS23, how you doing? Of course you do look like more muscular when you're leaner, it's just kind of an illusion really, but yeah. But whatever I've been doing has been working, so yeah, I've gained like just probably a few pounds just in the last few months really, so yeah, just gonna do yeah, what shall I do next? I'm gonna do some more back, but I'm gonna do some of these. I'll just oh Dale, how are you doing? Better late than never, eh? Oh yeah. Yeah, thank you, Dale. Yeah. Hope you've had a good day today, people. I don't even know if that Mars person's legit or whatever. Could just be another one of these low-key trolls, I don't know. I've had an adult juice. Oh yeah. Yeah, adult juice. Yeah, I literally don't drink alcohol at all. Just kind of, I just don't feel any need to do that shit, you know. Maybe it's a good thing in a sense of being autistic in that, it's, you know, it means that you can be like, do your own thing. You're not feeling pressured into conforming to societal rules or whatever. And there's some people who go to the gym just to chat on the phone. Yeah, I think that's a bit pointless, really. I don't really understand why people would bother. They want to feel, I guess they want to feel like they're being productive, like they're showing up, just showing up. Well, I mean, I could try and show you before and after, like, but I don't really need to prove myself to anybody. This is my back, but yeah, this is just kind of a bit more definition, but yeah, it's just, I've been trying to work on my back, trying to get that a bit thicker. I do a lot of trying to do a lot of rowing movements and stuff like that. I use this white bag for that, so this is what I do. I just every way you gym, there's plenty of time at home to chat on the phone while at the gym. Yeah, like I said, some people just want to feel like they're just show up and they'll just do the odd set of something and be like, oh, I spent an hour at the gym or 2 hours at the gym. And of course, yeah, you can go on your phone while, say, like, you're resting between sets. You know, like, when you're resting between sets, then yeah, you can just go on your phone a bit, but if you just spend 10 minutes on your phone and then you just pick up a dumbbell or something, and then, yeah, it's just pointless, really, isn't it? I don't know, it's just that you just seem to be a bit kind of condescending and, like, yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to come off that way. Well, I don't know, it just, it's like I'm not like fucking Jack's fit, you know, I'm not like, if you look at him, look at how he looks. I think like, the fitness industry's got a very warped perception of what fitness is. You don't have to be some burly big guy who's got huge muscles. I mean, look, I got these fucking legs as well, look, you know. I've got some definition in the quads there, you can see. So yeah. Maybe camera doesn't do me the most justice, I don't know, but sometimes people don't look the best in cameras. I used to be like that there before I put the weight on, but now I'm motivated using the equipment and listening to my tunes with my AirPods. Yeah, that can be a good idea. Some say, oh, listening to music's bad or something like that, but like, if it helps you to get through a workout, then I don't see anything wrong with it. You know, you gotta just like find how you can get through it, you know. Yeah, I might just do some more training, but yeah. So I've done some. I'll do some arms as well, I think. Music was the only way I could concentrate when I was studying in high school and college. Yeah, you're honest, I was probably like that too at one point. What's that? Oh, you're talking to Abby. Thank you for the likes, everybody. Yeah, like you gotta knuckle down on it. I'm trying to do the workouts and all that, but just trying to just generally be fitter. Don't need to build tons of muscle, like I said. It's because if you get too much muscle, then even if you're a natural, then you know in some cases that can spike your blood pressure up. I mean, it's your heart's going to have to work harder to keep you going, like because your basal metabolism is going to be so much higher. So like actually having a slower metabolism might be good. So like if you look at someone like Brian Johnson, for example, like he's got, you know, a decent amount of muscle, but he's very, very lean. I think it was about 10% body fat. So, you know, which means that, you know, he's not carrying around too much weight. But he's, you know, he's got like an okay amount of muscle, but like if he got to like say 100 kg or above, wouldn't necessarily be healthy. You know, it's just gonna put more strain on your organs. You have more free radicals in your body because you're, less ability to recover. You're gonna be like when you're sleeping, you're gonna be still at a really very high metabolic rate. It's just, yeah, you want a balance of exercise, rest, and good body composition, and for like health and fitness, really. MMA, no, it's not really for me, really, but it's more just focus on my own kind of goals, really. Hello, Patrick, how you doing? No, I mean, I've had like long beard before, but it just gets a bit scruffy and just looks a bit kind of untidy. I can't be asked to try and keep. I'd have to probably keep trimming it all the time, and it's just, yeah, it's just easier just to kind of like trim it short with a blade. No, I've not thought about joining army. I really wouldn't like to be in something like that where I'm being told what to do. I can't stand being told what to do. So yeah, nah, definitely not. I just focus on my own goals, and yeah, I'm not there to answer to anybody then. Right, I'm going to do some biceps. So I'll just put the phone down and show you what I'm doing. So yeah. I was able to grow a full beard around 15 or 16. Oh, really? Hang on, Patrick. Fuck off. I just realised it's a fucking troll. Trying to fucking, like, tell me I've, like, yeah, that I can't grow a beard or some shit. Fuck off. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just go fuck yourself. I can't be doing with that fucking shit. I've done a few army days and they are rather tough. Yeah. Not for me. I do things on my terms. That's the thing. I'm not being fucking told what to do by anybody. Yeah, so yeah, there's all fucking trolls in it. People trying to fucking come in with their fucking bullshit. Just go fuck off. Go get a fucking life. Yeah. all these people just trying to kind of fucking, they're trying to make you feel insecure. That's what they're trying to do. But no, fuck off. People trying to come in with their fucking unsolicited advice. So, oh, I was able to grow a beard at 15, 16. Who gives a fuck what you was able to do? No one gives a fuck. Don't even fucking know who you are, just some keyboard warrior. Fucking losers. Alright, let's just do a few half rep squats. I'm just gonna put my shirt back on. I'll find out on Christmas Day what my weight is, because I'll be going over to my dad's. So yeah, I've got a week to go, so till Christmas Day. Hello Maggie, how you doing? I'm doing good, thank you. How you doing? Yeah. So at these like kind of low-key trolls, it's hard to know who is serious, and sometimes people are trying to like ask these kind of questions that are just a bit inappropriate, really. It's like, you know, it's like, oh, what are you thinking of growing your beard out when it gets thicker? It's like, I'm 29 years old. It's not going to get any thicker than it is now. You know? Well, some people put fucking minoxidil on their fucking beard. I mean, it's just, I don't know, it's like, I've seen a lot worse beards than mine, but yeah. But I'm not going to be able to grow it anymore naturally. I'm going to wash my hair before bed, but it was a good chat. Yeah. Was it? Yeah, it's gone 10 o'clock. I'm probably going to be getting off soon anyway. Kind of had enough of this fucking bullshit. He's like half the fucking people or so just want to fucking stroll and just, hello Bikash bro, how you doing? Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna fuck off and yeah. Alright, I'll be back tomorrow.